On the last episode in Mexico, we had our first day of pre-running, which didn't quite go to plan when the tie rod snapped clean in half. So a bit of repair work was needed to get Ethel sorted and ready for another day of pre-running. Now we get ready to do some more pre-running from mile marker 600.
Right, so we've just stopped here. We were heading north on the highway, I believe. North, we could have been heading south, nobody knows, I don't know. We were heading in that direction towards the finish line. I believe we were heading north. And we got a call from the boys saying that the exhaust had blown, or the header gasket had blown. So we managed to, for some fluke reason, find one in a little tiny parts store in the middle of nowhere. Good old 351 Windsor, parts are easy to find. So JT's just climbing in there now. He's going to whip that header off. We're going to bang the new gasket on and put a bit of silicone on, and fingers crossed it's going to get the boys out pre-running again. They can continue and we will be good. It'll be fantastic. Now Pat is going to tell us what actually happened. What happened, Pat? What did you do? Why did you break it again?
This is a head gasket. We're blaming this on JT. we're stopped here at a little church school. This kid Elias right there, he hit me up on messaging me on Instagram, and this is a pretty neat deal here. These kids are super cool. This is good for stroking your ego, a bunch of little fans. I've never seen such polite, courteous kids. They've prayed over me, they've prayed over the truck. It's a pretty touching deal. Pretty neat.
That's pretty cool.
The team worked away to replace the broken header gasket, and then it was time to head back to the house for the night. The following day, we headed back out to do another run from mile marker 600. So we have made it out for some more pre-running. We've stopped here for breakfast at a place called Acambaro, and this place is hands down one of the coolest bars I have ever had the pleasure of walking inside. There is old memorabilia from Offroad Racing from all sorts of generations. It's a Baja mecca, and they actually use this place as a pit stop area during the Baja 1000 and sometimes the Baja 500. This place is just incredible. And as with Mexico, whenever you find a place that's covered in race stickers, generally, that's normally a safe spot to eat. Judging by the amount of stickers on this place, it's pretty much safe to live here. And I would quite happily move in and take on the back room because the view at the back is fantastic, the food is awesome, and the street racing's not bad outside either. One, the owner of this place does a fantastic job. The food is incredible. It's a homely feel. It's a fantastic place, and if you're ever down in Ensenada, going down the peninsula, make sure you stop into Acambaro, grab yourself a beer or some breakfast, depending on what time of the day it is, and have a good time.
No bad days down here in Baja. Even a bad day is better than a good day at home. But we've done pretty good. We've had we lost the tie rod, but we got that fixed, stronger than it was before. And yesterday we had a header gasket go out, and spent a couple hours in front of a church visiting with some little kids while we changed it. And I don't know, the course is pretty good. I'm happy. I always get the beautiful section. We're going up on the beaches on the Pacific side, and the weather's beautiful. We've got great people with us. Got some foreigners we're having to deal with. They're a little bit of this is amazing. It is a dream come true for me to be down here. And I think pre-running is my favorite part. We're at Acambaro, and just got an awesome breakfast, and we got beautiful weather, great conditions, hot rod toys. We're gonna go have some fun today.
And we definitely had some fun. Pat and the team had their first clean run through one part of their section, starting from mile marker 600. While we were pre-running with Pat from race mile 600, the Wilson boys were pre-running their section from race mile 290, where they had to drive through miles of silt.
All right, we're back in Ensenada. While you guys were down pre-running the Pacific section here, we were down pre-running the bottom from 290 all the way to 600. We encountered lots and lots of silt with the Razor. You got to be committed for sure, because you go into it and as soon as you get that first puff over the hood, it's blackout. You can't see anything and you just stay in the throttle. You don't want too much throttle because you're gonna just dig, but just don't let off at all. So you just stay in it and keep chugging, try and working it, you know, side to side, get the wheels to grab the side of the ruts a little bit and cross your fingers basically. So it's fun during the day, but at night it's a little scary for sure because you can't see a dang thing. So, but hopefully it goes pretty well on race day. As long as we don't go through the silt in somebody's dust, I think we'll be all right. We had some issues. The first day, the passenger side front axle wouldn't stay in the diff, so we probably drove 70 miles with the front axle flopping out, just hanging out on the arm. So we ended up just hammering it off, and we did 400 miles in 3-wheel drive, just 1-wheel driving. But we did most of our section 2 and 3 times, so I think we're looking pretty good for race day. No major issues with the Razor. We had one flat and in the axle, and that's about it. Just lots and lots of silt, hoping we can get through it on race day and just see how it goes.
Now we're very thankful to head down to San Felipe. We actually got to see some of the King of Baja course that was like very in the early stages of getting set. So we had the chance to go for a ride in Dave Cole's Ultra 4 car. He took us for a quick lap around some of the terrain that they were going to experience for the King of Baja. That was an expensive ride. That's pretty much all there is to say. If you can't figure out the rest, then you're probably doing something wrong with your day.
We are about to go out pre-running. It's going to be our last major day of pre-running. And you know, we had kind of a rocky start the first day, but things have really come around, and we're feeling pretty comfortable. Yesterday was awesome. We did Europan, and it's one of my favorite sections to pre-run, probably my least favorite section to race. We're just going to survive through there, and we're going out. We're pretty confident. I've got an awesome team. Wilson brothers came in from their pre-running, and they're confident about their deal. We're going to try to win us a race.
Like everything good, it must come to an end. Unfortunately, we've got a flight to catch, and tomorrow is the start of teching contingency for the Baja 1000. So all we've managed to catch for you guys, and I hope you've thoroughly enjoyed it, is a little bit of behind the scenes on what happens when you're out pre-running for a big desert race like the Baja 1000. Now, I really don't want to go home. We've had an absolutely fantastic time with some great people, and many thanks to Pat and JT and Jeff and all the rest of the team for making us feel like family, treating us like we knew what we were talking about, and letting us do race car things with race car people. It has been an absolute blast, and we can't wait to come back and actually stay for the race one time. Anyways, that is enough from us. We really do hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Coming up on the next episode, we've got some footage from behind the scenes at King of the Hammers. We were privileged enough to get invited to go be part of the live show over in Johnson Valley, California. Why do you keep coming back? Why do you keep putting yourself through hell to do a race?
because it's the most fun you can have with your clothes on. Okay, you ready? Okay, here is the original WFO sticker. We put the skull and crossbones on there when we first started just to intimidate the competition. I don't know, and it's stuck. But here's sticker number 1. And then we moved down here with 868. This is one of the second stickers. This is after Shannon Powell did our sugar skull. Oh, we've got 2 stickers we double tagged. This is this year's 1000 sticker. Here's JT's sticker. And this is the sticker from the 500 this year. So it's just a progression of ages stickers.
Nice.